This is Odin's Wolf Survival on a blistering hot day in the subterranean sunlit caverns of Wolfhaven. Today we have the guided field sharpener by WorkSharp. Admittedly, usually these things are rather gimmicky, I think. They're not usually something I would pick up, but this was given to me by a friend, and you know who you are, so thank you very much. And I was playing with it, and it's rather impressive. There's a lot more to this thing than what you would pick up on a quick, flyby in your local Walmart or wherever you see it hanging. You might want to take a little closer look, because there is quite a little bit to this, and it can be expanded with a little bit of work to more fit into a kit, which I kind of like. And usually I like smaller stones because I like to keep my edge touched up in the field, because I will guarantee, I keep hearing people, you need a bench sharpener, you need a bench sharpener. My knives don't go dull on my bench. My knives don't lose their edge on the bench, because usually when I'm using my knife, I'm not at the bench and I want it sharp where I'm using it. So it's easier to have some sort of stone that you can keep with you to keep the edge sharp. And then you don't really have to worry about taking it to the bench unless you really butcher it. Okay, now, this thing, it's not tiny like some of the stones that are out, like the neck stones. It's a little bigger, but it has a strop included. It's got a coarse diamond stone, a smooth diamond stone, three-sided ceramic rod to sharpen, and it's got a smaller ceramic rod to take on serrated edges. It has a broadhead wrench on the inside, which is kind of unusual. I like, I'm an archer, so I like that aspect. Although the broadhead wrench and most of my stuff wouldn't do me any good, because I like the primitive side. But there it is. And you can sharpen hooks, axes, anything you've got, you can pretty much sharpen with a little bit of forethought. Okay. There it goes, covers it. Scissors. I haven't tried scissors yet. I've got to play with a pair of scissors. I've not really got the knack for sharpening scissors. Anything else I can pretty much sharpen. I just haven't tried scissors much. Okay, here we go. It's already had it out. And as I was saying, there's your coarse side, your smooth side, your leather strop, and I need to oil that yet. Your ceramic rod, which will turn. This is kind of impressive. You got smooth side, fish hooks. Oh no, that's coarse. Now there we go. That's fish hooks. And then the coarse, which, I try not to let my blade get to the point where it needs that. And this is for serrated edges, which I'm thinking on some of the serrated edges, this might work, because you've seen some that are really fine serrated edges. Again, I don't like serrated edges, so be that as it may. Now the real trick to this is, what's cool, these will pop out. There's your broadhead wrenches. Magnet hold them in, and they're a pretty grippy magnet. Which I'm thinking, you might be able to get new ones of these from them. I haven't really looked. I just got this not very long ago. And this pops off, and here's your instructions. Which rolls up pretty good. Most people, if you know how to run sharpening tools, you won't need to know this. I mean, it's just pretty self-explanatory. It has a few things that, was kind of handy finding out. But what I thought was really kind of cool was that little cavity right here. You can put a ferrocium rod, fish hooks and line, anything like that to expand your kit out a little bit. put a little ceramic bit in here to use as a striker for your ferrocium rod. It'll hold quite a bit, and this magnet is strong enough it'll lock it in there quite well, which is kind of impressive. The other thing is, especially for people that have, and I hear it all the time, have problem holding angles, is you have your angle guide. Okay, so you just lay it on there and pull it across. And these are 20-degree angles. These, I believe, are 25. You hone out your edge to where you like it. Then come back, and I shouldn't have to say this, but I've actually seen it done, where I've had people complain that a leather strop wasn't worth a crap because it didn't do anything to their edge, but they were trying to take it in like this, and they ruined the strop. Which tells me their grandpa, daddy, whatever, didn't do their job when they were a kid and show them the proper technique, which kind of is what's happening anymore. And this will take, I usually take it to where it'll bite into my thumbnail really nice. And it takes hair with no problem. This is a Beavercraft knife. Okay, well, you can see the edge is a little dark. This is a carbon steel. Okay, now we'll run it back. Just make sure that the correct side's up on that. There we go. This is a nice little knife from Beavercraft. I like the design on it and the way it feels. But this thing will keep everything sharp in the field where you need it sharp. It's easy to carry. Lanyard hole. You can clip it to anything you need to clip it to. Stick it in your pack. Whatever. It's big enough I wouldn't want it in my pocket, you know, like a hip pocket, but in your kit, your bag, clipped onto a belt, works good. I'm kind of impressed with this. I like it. I'm not sure of the price. I'll have it below in the comments and availability we're at. This is Odin's Wolf Survival. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Helps me out with YouTube. And have a glorious day.